What's up, guys? Welcome to Superwise. I'm John, and I just finished watching Marvel Studios' Moon Knight, Episode 6, the season finale. And I loved it. It was another great episode. This is the best MCU Disney Plus series. I was thoroughly pleased with it, and I just loved watching every minute of it. As a Moon Knight fan, I was very, very happy with what we got, and I hope he continues. We'll talk about that at the end. But first off, can we just praise Oscar Isaac? This dude definitely deserves the Emmy. He crushed it. He nailed it. Easily one of the best actors to enter the MCU. He's such a versatile, great actor in playing Mark and Steven. This episode also hits the feels. I love when Mark goes back to Steven to help him because he didn't want him to be alone. Then they reunite and they hug and they're like brothers. It's really a great friendship, one of the MCU's best friendships. And Oscar Isaac's playing both characters. I just love their dynamic and how in this final episode they're sharing the same body and they have a great partnership. Oscar Isaac's just so great when he's switching from Mark to Steven in the same scene. I mean, he's awesome. Also, this episode has peak MCU action. I mean, peak. I loved it. When Steven was wailing on those dudes as Mr. Knight, I was literally jumping up and down because it was so badass. And when he was fighting Arthur, and then he took a moment to sweep off his suit and clean himself up, I was like, damn, bro, Mr. Knight is where it's at. Straight up brawler like the comics. I love to see it. This Mr. Knight is definitely different, and while I liked him in the previous episodes, I've just owned up to the fact that I really enjoy this take. It's just who Steven is, and I think it very much works for the show, and I'm just loving this new Mr. Knight. I think it's a cool new way to do it. Layla was also really, really cool. I mean, when she wore that armor, she was seriously badass. I hope she keeps her powers. Seeing Khonshu in action in that kaiju fight was really cool. Ethan Hawke was consistently great throughout this show. He may not be the strongest villain, but the way he was portrayed, Ethan Hawke did a very good job. And I guess let's talk about that post-credit scene, because Jake Lockley, that was an awesome reveal. I saw the cap, I was like, yep, that's him. He's Spanish now, which I think is pretty interesting. Khonshu has his suit from the comics. The limousine is straight from the comics. So I love to see it. Jake kills Arthur, and Khonshu is using him. He thinks that Mark and him are done, but he's taking advantage of this new personality. I think that's super, super compelling. And guys, I hope there is a season 2. I know that Marvel Studios right now called it a limited series, but I don't know how you don't do a season 2. This show is so great, and there are so many plot lines you can continue in a season 2. Moon Knight is not a one-season guy. I really hope they do season 2. I would love to see him pop up in other MCU projects, but I really hope they do a season 2. There's so many avenues you can go. But Moon Knight as an Avenger, oh man, I cannot wait to see that. But yeah, this show was great. It's the best MCU Disney Plus series. I loved it. It's number 1. Number 2 is WandaVision. Number 3, Loki. Number 4, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Number 5, Hawkeye. I think I was a little too hasty putting Hawkeye as the best Disney Plus MCU series. Well, I did very much enjoy it. Tell me in the comments down below, what did you think about Moon Knight Episode 6? Were you happy with the show? Do you think it's the best MCU Disney Plus series? Do you want to see a season 2? Do you want to see him get his own solo movie? Tell me in the comments down below. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That'll be all for me. Remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay super wise.